right, guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to work you guys through the workout. I just want to share with you a couple of things. One, I stumbled onto a really cool workout mat. Let me show you that real quick right here. And again, I'm building out my Amazon shop. So if you guys want to wait and I get to make money, that's great. If not, I just want to share with you guys, this is the company. Let me show it again. Yup. And this is the mat. So basically what they did was they took, and I always say a cushy mat. You guys can see the thickness of the mat. And it's like a gym mat, but it's like a quarter of the size. And it's actually what I use. I roll it up. This is my gym bag. This is called, it's an Oakley. It's called Kitchen Sink. And I love it. I've had it forever. And as you guys can see on my bag, I should show you what I have. I've never done this before. I have a TRX that I use. I train a lot of my clients, and I use the TRX a lot. I just kind of pulled this. I have had this in my tree, and it's been raining and whatever, and this thing just does not rust out, which is why I love the TRX. It is the TRX company. I'm going to have these online as well. But I have this in my bag. Again, as you guys know, I had some surgery on my hands, so I can't do push-ups yet. That's why I haven't really programmed many push-ups into our workouts. Today's going to be butt and abs because it's easier for me. But again, as always, I want you guys working as hard as you can. I also have these POBO bands. I'll bring them up close so you guys can see the writing. It's POBO, PEOBEO. There's a light, a medium, and a heavy. I love these bands. They sit well. So I've got my bands. I've got my TRX. I'll put this all right here. My mat, and what I do is I roll it up. And it's that big. So anytime I'm in the gym and I need to do abs, or I have it set up if I'm going to do a reverse lunge, I can kind of prop my knee, goes right on top of that, boom, just like that. So it works really well for me. I don't need a lot of mat. This works perfectly underneath my back, which is where I'm doing my abs at. So I wanted to show you guys that. But my bag, I also have, this goes with me everywhere. This goes with me. It's my day bag. Again, it's by Oakley, and I've had this bag for years. I love the top compartment because, just so you guys, I have all my headbands, and I try to explain this to people. I have a mouth guard that I use. I'm showing you guys this because I've never done this before. But when I lift heavy, I use a mouth guard. I'm not embarrassed by it at all. I go like, spend a lot of money on my teeth, and I want my teeth to last. I just went to the dentist, and the guy was like, if more people have teeth like you, I'll be out of business. And I was like, let's keep it that way. So I use my mouth guard, and I put my sunglasses, or my glasses go right up into this top compartment because it's solid. And then I have on both sides, I have a lifting belt. I have my knee wraps. I have my wrist, my hand gear. And that way I protect my hands at all time. I got baby hands. They're strong. Not strong, but they're tough. I just hate getting rips if I'm doing work. The side pocket, there's a front pocket. A lot of times I put like my dry products or my wet clothes will go in the front. I've got my mask. My mask is ready. I hate this mask, actually. I've been using a surgical mask because this mask ended up being actually too thick and too heavy, and I ended up sweating all over it. And it's like one more thing to make me sweat. I have food. I always have food. I have magnesium and zinc always with me. because I throw it in my water while I'm working out. I have I never wear I always have a pair of shoes. These are my lifting shoes and these are my training shoes. I come in with like street shoes, but then I change, and then I have wrist wraps and ab wings, and I carry these with me all the time. So my bag is pretty much my go-to. It's set up, it's ready to go. All I do is I add 2 water bottles full of ice, and then I hit the gym. So that's pretty much my daily go-to. If you guys need more, and I do carry my hip bands. I carry these with me. I usually have the light one because before I work out, I go ahead and set I get my hips fired up so that I understand, like, there's a difference between working like your quads and working your glutes, and we want to work glutes, so I got to get them fired up before any of my workouts. And primarily my warm-up is to get into Big Baby, which is what I want you guys to do right now. I'm going to drop the camera down a little bit so you guys, anytime I'm going through, I get to the gym, the first thing I do is drop into Big Baby. I'm going to throw my knees out because this, for me, is essential. This is the essential movement to everything I do. If my hips and my back are not open, I'm just not going to move well. I'm just not. So I rock back and forth. I do some jiu-jitsu here and there, so I get a lot of this. Hip mobility is everything. We talked about that on Coffee Talk. Also, my feet, being able to move my feet in and move my feet out, pick my back up, pick my hips up, tuck my hips underneath, rocking onto my toes. Once I get into this and I start moving, my whole body just starts to open up and feel really good. I'm going to add a shoulder twist again. Bad left shoulder, but we're going to work on that. And once I feel this kind of mobility, I'll bounce, get my knees to kind of open up. People will tell me all the time, like, oh, isn't that bad for your knees? I'm like, no, it's actually really good for my knees. In fact, once I start moving into Big Baby and I get those hips open and I get my knees to kind of collapse and open up here, then I start to feel really good. Everything starts to get juiced up and ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and work through the workout. I'm going to share with you guys what I wrote down this morning. Hold on. I put on here a workout, I put on here this morning, I tried to do it, but my computer for some reason is not supporting the watch room. So if you guys ever want to do that, you guys can get into a watch party. You open it up, you invite all your friends, and then all of your friends will watch my content. That just helps me, helps the brand, helps get the message out there, and really, like, invaluable. Really help me, guys. I really want to build on the brand. All right, so abs and ass today. We've got 1 minute of work, 15 seconds off. Oh, I forgot to say that you're doing 2 rounds of that today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. So it's 7 minutes. It's only like a 15-20 minute workout, but we're going to get going. I'm going to show you guys what to do. All right, so Frankensteins. Remember, you've got 2 ways of doing Frankenstein, and I didn't show you guys this. I laugh because a lot of when I start my day, I have this on in different colors, and people think it's a bracelet. Literally, people think it's a bracelet. I go shopping, they're like, oh, I love that bracelet. I'm like, really? Love that bracelet. Again, I kind of wear it this way, but this is what I will show up at your house to train you and ready to go. So you have the latex band, and then you also have the POBO. These are very, very different and used for very, very different reasons. I have a lot of flexibility here, a lot of range of motion. The Frankenstein is a lot of range of motion. This one is not. This is a strength band. It's used differently. And also as a precaution for you guys, when you're using the POBO, the big band doesn't have to be POBO. I just know that this brand and this particular I've used different ones and they suck. I'll get them and they're just so hard you could barely move. I'm like, well, that was stupid. And what I'm trying to do is get these set up. I'll show you guys real quick. When I'm gonna squat, I want to get my hips to fire. Okay, not just my quad, but I want to get my hips to fire. So that's the range of motion there. I can get into big baby, and I'm really feeling my glutes on those. But when I'm using the latex, I'm getting this on my ankles because I don't want to mess up my knees. Boom. From my ankles, Frankenstein are toes in, and my knees are locked. I don't want to do this bend, okay, because it changes the position from here back in here, and that's what we want to work. So the Frankenstein we're going to work is 1 minute of Frankenstein, 15 seconds of rest. You just have enough time to like shake it off. And then we're going to go into rear kicks. We're going to change out. You're going to move fast because all we have is a 15-second transition. You're going to move to your big band. Find something that you can hold on to. If it's there. If it's a chair, whatever it is. And you're going to lock on the rear kicks. On the rear kick, making sure, and again, if you guys don't have any weights or bands or anything like that, just try to make it as hard as you can. But I'm going to hold 1 foot, bend, and I'm actually going to push forward on the front leg as I push forward on the back. So I'm not moving back. I'm doing an equal and opposite push on that movement. It's 1 minute on one side and then 1 minute on the other. So I put it as a rear kick, so it's left and then it's right 1 minute, so that's like 8 minutes. And then we're going to do a shuffle. So on a shuffle, you're going to start from a squat position, push, 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 push. 1 minute of rest, and then we're going to do a seated glute press. On the seated glute, whoa, that could have been a huge disaster. I'm going to use my chair again, and I want you guys to sit upright as much as you can, and I will hold the chair to get as upright as I can and push out. I want you to do one more thing on these and lean forward. So I'm pressing, and I'm going to feel these, just like that machine at the gym that we make fun of. These actually work really, really well. All right, then we're going to go to a truck twist. Now we're going to go to the ground. So I want you guys to get set up, making sure that you have your mat. And I'm going to use my light band. I'm going to go to the ground. I'm going to pull the camera down so you guys can see me. Let me know if you can't. Drop a comment if you cannot see me. We're going to go 1 minute into a trunk twist. Now, on a trunk twist, my legs are out. I'm in a hollow rock. I'm going to go from side to side. If you guys need to modify and tuck your knees in, you're more than welcome to do that. All right? We're going to go from a trunk twist to a banded bicycle. I love banded bicycles. So your banded bicycle is going to be band on your feet. You're going to go into a hollow rock type position, make that rib cage go down to your hips, and you're going to pull out, pull out. So it's not the other, you're not going together. You're going to keep both legs out into that hollow rock position, and then moving one leg at a time. These are hard. I'm just going to say they're hard. You can leave the band on, and we're going to go into what's called a tuck ups. Tuck ups. Hands are forward from my hollow rock position. One more time. Tuck and press. Tuck and press. And that's your workout. Now, once you get through one round, you're going to get right back up on your feet. Let me pull you around here, guys. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. Hi. Once you get through that one round, you're going to go back to your Frankensteins. Going to go right back to your Frankensteins. And start with 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. I want you guys to work out as hard as you possibly can. I'm going to leave you guys. Set your timer, 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. You're doing 2 complete rounds. I love you guys. As always, if you like, share, comment, drop me a Cash App, Venmo, if you found any value in the content that I provide for you guys. As always, Mindset Reset, guys. Here we go. Get your workout started. I love you. Send me a comment below. Let me know that you finished the workout. I'm going to be working on content all day today. I've got about 6 clients that I'm working with, and I can't wait to talk to you guys today. I'm super excited getting people like not working with you. No, you don't need me. You ready to go. As always, guys, I love you guys. Get ready, get set, and go. I will see you here on Wednesday.